Hello, my name is Raghu Ramanujam. I've spent the last 22 years across various domains in sales, across entrepreneurship. But most recently, the last 15 years I've spent building high-class, world-class technology products for companies like Zoho and InMobi. In a lot of ways, I look at Zoho as the mother of all product companies out of India. And InMobi in the most recent 7 or 8 years has been one of the biggest success stories from India. Both these companies have really put India on the software product roadmap, and I feel proud to have been part of this journey and contributed my bit to these two awesome companies. Last 1.5 years has been a pretty exciting journey for me in terms of starting off on my own dream in terms of what we want to do for the sharing economy. In the last 6 years, I've spent close to 3,000 hours in traffic, commuting to and fro work at a rate of about 2.5 hours each day. One of the biggest problems people talk about when they talk about Bangalore is the lack of infrastructure, the traffic woes and all that. This is not actually a problem in Bangalore alone, but pretty much a concern in most of the big cities in India, right? We decided to do something more. We decided we could do more than just sit in the car and curse. We said we could do something more than hope that the metro gets done faster. We said we can be the change that can make traffic situation in Bangalore better. When we looked at a survey that we did in 2013, which said how many cars on the road are moving with just one passenger, we found that close to 73 to 75% of the cars were riding with just one passenger on a weekday commute. We said technology is so advanced these days, the mobile penetration is so advanced that we can provide a solution for that which will enable 4 people to ride in each car instead of just one. So PoolCircle was started a couple of years back with a mission to take 1 million cars off the road. We said we can put 4 people into every car, thereby reducing the traffic, enabling people to commute safer, people to commute cheaper, and people to commute greener. So to give you a sense of what PoolCircle does and how we go about trying to take 1 million cars off the road. PoolCircle is a technology platform that enables you to find other people who are going the same way. Let's say you live in Hebal and your office is in Embassy Golf Links near Indiranagar. You commute daily to it. The stress of driving alone, the cost of cab is high, whichever way you commute so far. What PoolCircle allows you to do is PoolCircle allows you to find other people who are in the same area, Hebal, going to the same destination as you are. And the product allows you to seamlessly engage with them, interact with them, and set up your carpools and enables you to ride together. The advantage is you don't drive alone, the stress of driving alone is reduced. The cost of fuel is reduced because you're probably going to share the cost of fuel, and you make new friends in the process. That is really what PoolCircle enables you to do, to commute cheaper, greener, and safer. When you talk about the whole notion of carpooling or ride sharing, one of the reasons we spoke to people and found out what is the reason people don't carpool as often as they do. I mean, it has all the advantages of making commuting cheaper, you're not stressed out, but people still don't carpool as often as they should. When we spoke to a lot of people, one of the common themes that came about was the lack of trust. I don't feel comfortable sharing my car with a stranger. I don't feel comfortable getting into somebody I don't know with. So the whole notion of PoolCircle started with saying, how do we enable pooling or sharing within the concept of a closed circle or your network of connection. So the real term of PoolCircle was coined from saying carpool with your trusted circle. And we said we will do all we can, show a single-minded focus on the safety aspect of carpooling. And how do we do that? We enable you to link up your social media connections, your corporate connections, and multiple other factors of trust to build your own safety profile or user rating, as we call it. This gives you a very strong sense of you know who you are carpooling with on PoolCircle. On PoolCircle, there are no strangers. Even if you don't know somebody, you will see which company they work in, how many friends they have on Facebook, how many connections they have on LinkedIn, how many people have rated them and what have they rated them. This is the sort of information that you will know even if you don't know the person exactly. And what's more, the product also gives you very fine-grained control in terms of who you want to carpool with, which set of circles you want to carpool with. I can say I want to carpool only with my corporate colleagues. I can say, if I'm a woman, I can say I want to participate only in women-only carpools. I can say I want to carpool with only people with certain ratings or more. So the whole notion of safety is very strongly inbuilt into the core concept of PoolCircle. So I come back to saying this, on PoolCircle there are no strangers. You may not know somebody, but you can definitely trust them. As far as user acquisition is concerned, we have a rather multi-pronged approach or a multi-channel approach to acquiring users. We have a very strong product for the enterprise, which enables enterprise to run PoolCircle as a closed loop within the perimeter of their enterprise. So what happens is, if you are a large enterprise, you could run PoolCircle as a closed loop carpooling application for your employees alone. What this means is, your employees will not be shown to anybody else. Other people will not be shown to your employees. This makes it a very safe and dependable platform for your employees to carpool to the office and back. We have GE and NetApp as customers for this application, and we are also in discussion with multiple other enterprises to sign up for the enterprise offering. Another advantage we have for the enterprise is we tie up with Ernst & Young to provide independent assurance of carbon footprint for the source 3 emission of carbon footprint. So what happens is, PoolCircle will give you numbers in terms of how many people are carpooling in your enterprise, what is the kilometer that they have carpooled, what is the carbon emission saved, and you can additionally opt for a Ernst & Young service which enables you to quantify that and get independent third-party certification for those numbers. We also tie up with Explora, which is an online event platform, to enable carpooling for events. We have enabled carpooling for more than 62 events, mostly in Bangalore, but in many other parts of the country too, including NASSCOM, where we enable people to carpool to events and back. We have about 4,000 users right now and 3 enterprise customers. But on the whole journey of PoolCircle, I think we have barely begun. Our aspirations are big. We believe we have a long way to go in terms of taking 1 million cars off the road. At a broader level, we think we can be a platform that goes far beyond only the notion of peer-to-peer carpooling into other areas of peer-to-peer, any form of peer-to-peer sharing. It could be renting out your car on a weekend, it could be renting out your spare room when you're not being used. So the whole infrastructure that we are building out in terms of the user rating and the user quality, we believe will be the building blocks to make us a much bigger platform on the lines of, aspirationally we want to be the eBay for the sharing economy. What that really means is, just as eBay brings together buyers and sellers, we want PoolCircle to be a platform that brings together lenders and borrowers. So you could really engage with PoolCircle for any of your sharing, peer-to-peer sharing needs. Engage with trust on the platform, with the confidence that you're dealing with somebody you can trust, and the whole notion of safety is strongly built into the whole notion of this.